looking at it like, come on, come on, come on. You finally got it to the hook. I'm like, finally. I'm going to drill this one. There you go. Those are pretty good.
He's got a microphone.
Yeah. They actually, what it is, they're taking their food,
You got to be a lot better in other areas than they were. So, come on in, Frank. No, just on the way. Just on the way.
friend of yours, maybe. I don't know. Eric Ball.
Eric Ball?
He knows you, though. He's from
Yeah, I know the name.
about the same age.
Yep. Get rid of the basketball stuff here. Switch gears. Okay.
Yeah, you got to switch that out of your mind. It's going to be a little easier than basketball. Wow, word.
Yeah, it moves fast.
This is definitely a challenging view.
Yep.
That rail's right in your line of sight.
Yep. Okay. Let's see, get this out of here. All right, Chip, I'll give you a heads up here. They're not, once you see guys come out, parade out, then we can start.
How does the clock work? Is it just time?
It's just 2-minute periods. They don't hesitate. They start matches right away. Now, he didn't tell me what order they were going in here. I have no idea.
I tried them all out, so I'm just going to copy.
Looks like they're starting with
106, 106, okay.
the head gear.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Conley Gymnasium, home of the Conley Crazies and your Brother Mark Crusaders. We also extend a warm welcome to our opponents this evening, the St. Paul Wolves. Brother Martin is a proud member of the Louisiana High School Athletic Association, and we remind all spectators that though this meet is competitive,
All right, Chip, you can go whenever you're ready.
experience for all players and students. Please continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout tonight's meet by refraining from the use of chants or behavior, as we wish all athletes good luck in tonight's contest. At this time, we ask you to please rise and remove your hats for tonight's invocation. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. God, our Creator, we ask you to bless all who are gathered here tonight for this dual meet. We ask you in a special way to be with the athletes, coaches, and officials who have worked to perfect their talents for our enjoyment in your glory. We thank you for their gifts and dedication to our school communities, and we ask for your blessings upon them. We also ask that you give the athletes the grace of good sportsmanship, and that you shield them from injury in tonight's meet. We ask all of this, mindful of your presence with us tonight, through the heart of Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Amito por Jesu, love be the heart of Jesus. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
From Bob Conlon Gymnasium, it's wrestling as the 5-time defending Division I state champion Brother Martin Crusaders entertain the St. Paul's Wolves. And a pleasant good evening to you, Ken Trahan, along with the former state champion himself, Greg Seals. Greg, it's great to have you with us.
Good to be here, Ken.
Well, good match here tonight. Brother Martin, 5-time defending state champion, certainly a favorite, if not the favorite, to win Division I again. Always tough St. Paul's here on the road against Brother Martin. And realistically, as you look at this dual meet, we're going to have 3 forfeits, it appears, from St. Paul's. Brother Martin's going to win the dual meet. The question is, how much of a challenge can St. Paul's put forth?
Well, I think this is a good road test. They look forward to circle this dual meet in the beginning of the year. So their best foot is going to come forward, no doubt about it. The wrestler will be up tonight for St. Paul's.
We'll start at 106 pounds. Connor Hoffman for Brother Martin, a freshman, against 8th grader Michael Rader. A couple of really good young wrestlers here. Hoffman comes in with a record of 20-5 overall. Rader is mentioned, an 8th grader. So, well, you talk about a future here, an 8th grader versus a 9th grader, right?
This is the way it should be at the lightweights like this. And enjoying them as they get heavier through the career of high school wrestling.
We've had a little bit of condensation here in the building this evening. If you missed it, we had our basketball part of the doubleheader first, and that was won by St. Paul's over Brother Martin by the score of 60-54 as the Wolves emerged victorious in that one. And now the wrestling dual meet is just about set to begin. As mentioned, Hoffman 20-5 on the year. He's one of the best in the state at this weight. He's a Bulldog champion this year, was third at the Black Horse in Tennessee, which Brother Martin won. And as mentioned, Rader, good young wrestler for St. Paul's. Craig Kettleson very high on him. And the St. Paul's team has a lot of young wrestlers in its program, so their future certainly appears to be ahead of them. So we're starting at 106 pounds, so we're going in sequential order. I kind of like this. It makes it easy to follow when you're getting the sequential order, starting at the lowest weight class and building toward the highest weight class.
I agree.
And as mentioned, we on the card, we can tell you that there's 3 forfeits in place for Brother Martin already at 182, 195, and 220. So Brother Martin will win 3 matches by forfeit out of the 14. So 11 will be contested, and again, they're wiping up some wet spots. It was warm in here earlier, and they had a lot of condensation on the floor for the basketball game, and we're making sure here that everything's good to go here before we start this dual meet.
Well, a little later down the season, St. Paul should have the football players up and running at those weights. Be more of a contest.
And that's really the case for a lot of schools in the higher weight classes. They wait for football, and of course, both of these programs involved in the state playoffs. In football, St. Paul's knocked out by Evangel, who won it all, and Brother Martin knocked out in the semifinals by Scotlandville in football. So again, we're just about set to get things started here, waiting for the whole condensation issue to be resolved so we can get things rolling here this evening, and looking forward to what should be a pretty interesting night of wrestling. We're glad to bring it to you via sportsnova.com, and we'll be able to tell you what's going to happen, and we're ready to roll. Hoffman and Rader, 2-minute periods. First period is underway. And immediately a 2-point recorded by Hoffman as he, and now getting away with an escape to make it 2-1 is Rader. Again, these younger wrestlers in the lower weight classes very quick. And again, Hoffman outstandingly quick here. Gets another takedown and takes a 4-1 lead early on.
Yeah, you definitely see the size difference in the level.
Yeah, he looks a lot bigger, doesn't he?
And longer.
And thus far having his way with Rader, who did get the 1 point for the escape. Again, Hoffman very quick. And again, this is a 9th grader. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, nice high crotch, come around. Michael got a escape, like you said, with a stand-up.
40 seconds into the first period here. And that's a mistake by Rader. He put himself in an exposed position, and now he's in deep trouble. Question is, can Hoffman get enough leverage? Not able to do so. But still in a commanding position as he gets the exposure there.
3-point near fall. Obviously, Michael's giving up some size. He's going to have to stay in position, not to give up points like that.
Hoffman up 7-1 here, dominating in the first period, as we sort of expected in this one. Rader unable to get any leverage to create a position to get up. So riding time here for Hoffman as we approach 25 seconds to go in the first. First of 11 matches to be contested out of 14 weight classes here this evening. Rader in the sitting position, but unable to do anything else at this point. Hoffman getting the leg here. Nice move.
Well, Michael had his head by his knee, which constituted a cradle, and that's out of position. It's unfortunate he's giving up so much size. Can't make a mistake.
Hoffman totally dominant with a 10-1 lead after one period. So, barring a catastrophic mistake, he'll win this match one way or the other. Rader starts in the up position. Hoffman immediately gets to his feet, though. And trying to hold the leg. Rader cannot. He does still have the leg, actually. And so nothing yet, although Hoffman is obviously quicker and stronger. And there's the escape. So an 11-1 lead now for Hoffman. And very quickly,
circling.
Beautiful job as he gets another takedown. Well, he's quick, isn't he?
Yeah, a little setup with the arm drag. Michael needs to work up to his base, keep his elbows in, or he's just going to get tied up.
Hoffman will just let him up in all likelihood to try to score, takedown or pin here, because otherwise you're looking at a major decision or a tech fall. And, you really want to get the pin because, again, the differential, just to give you the point system, it's 6 points for a pin, 4 points for a technical fall.
Okay.
So big difference. And sometimes you'll give up an escape, trying to go for the pin, and that's kind of what Hoffman is doing here. He's looking any way he can to possibly get the pin because this is a situation where he's unquestionably going to win the match.
That's right.
Under a minute to go in the second with a 13-2 lead.
He's got a three-quarter Nelson from the front, spin to the rear.
And now a
tight waist.
13-point lead. Again, if you get to 15, it's over. So that's the number to look for. If you get to 15, it's a technical fall, and the match is over with. 30 seconds left to go in the second period. Rader trying to survive this period, if at all possible. And again, with team points, if you're the person that's struggling and obviously not going to win, your job is to not allow as many points as you can to the opponent or the team score. Really putting a lot of pressure on Rader here as the arm bent back. Trying to use it, but Rader should escape this period down 15-2, which will send us to the third period. So he will last into the third. Now it becomes a matter of how long this one's going to be extended. Rader's going to wrestle in the up position here. He chooses to.
Yeah, they're going to be on their feet.
Right. So right now, one takedown ends the match. If you are Hoffman. And he's had no problem in that regard. Rader shoots the leg.
Out the back door.
And still holding on, but Hoffman
looking to get his hips up.
Hoffman just won't give it up. Gets into that
good
squat position, a sprawl. He does a great job to do so to avoid a takedown and then counters him, and he gets the leg himself. This could be it right here. And that'll do it. So this match is over. 17-2 is the victory for Hoffman. Tech fall here. Anytime you get to 15, it's over. And that was the case here. So Hoffman able to dominate this match and take it home. Is no surprise here. Over the eighth grader Michael Rader. 17-2 was the final. Hoffman wins easily at 106 pounds. And Brother Martin able to take an early lead here. And now we get to 113 pounds. It'll be the senior Daniel Varnado, one of the best for Brother Martin, against Brandon Stein for St. Paul's. A 5-0 lead. 5 points for the tech fall, 4 for a major decision, and 3 for a decision, 6 for a pin. So here's Varnado against Stein.
A lot of hand action.
Brandon Stein, a sophomore, had over 50 wins at 106 pounds last year. So pretty good matchup here. Two good wrestlers. Varnado 16-1. He's a starter at 106 pounds. They bumped him up to get a quality match against a tough opponent. So he's actually wrestling up here in this one, which means he's probably not quite as big as his opponent, although they look pretty equal in size.
They sure do.
Varnado first place in the Cinco and the Spartan, second in the Black Horse, all at 106 pounds. He's undefeated in the state of Louisiana this year.
But it's going to be a real high-energy match.
Yeah, even stuff thus far. Good counters in each part every time someone's tried something, and both really at an equal leverage point in terms of how low they're getting. And that's what you look for. A low man wins normally. There's a great job by Varnado. Can he use it? Looks like he can. Varnado beautifully turns him and gets the 2. So Varnado jumps on top. 48 seconds to go in the first. And over the back here, they'll call that, of course, and separate them and make sure you safety first. And Varnado in the up position.
Yeah, they broke the crossbody rod in the standing position. potentially dangerous.
Again, gets the leg. So Varnado able to once again get in a good position, and Stein trying to find his way out of this, trying to get off the mat if he possibly can, but can't get there. Varnado holds on. And as a wrestler, you never want the opponent to have your leg, do you?
No, he's looking to get that leg out and score, but with that leg, even if he got around him, it would be no control.
No control. It's a good job there by Stein to prevent another takedown, as Varnado had that leg for about 30 seconds with 11.6 seconds left in the period. Still 2-0, and again, Stein in the bottom position, trying for that escape. Not a lot of time to get it here. Rises to his feet, but again, the leg controlled. He's not. He won't give in. Again, hustles to get off the mat, but the period ends 2-0 in favor of Varnado.
He actually got called for stall in the warning.
Okay, so the warning exists there.
He kept on working, dropping to that ankle.
And what happens is, if it happens again, then you'll be docked a point, right?
That's correct.
So a 2-0 lead for Varnado as we go to the second, and it'll be Stein in the up position. Varnado will look for the escape, and Stein will try to hold his position if he can and work on an exposure, but Varnado doing a good job. Stein's not giving up the leg, though. Good technical battle here early on in the second. Stein's one of St. Paul's 3 best.
He's staying close to the hips, riding that ankle as well. Now he's got a Navy rod, and if he can lift that knee, he could turn those shoulders. He's
gave it up.
Coming to the shoulders with wrist control, looking to bar arm, heavy on their head.
And Varnado just able to ride him out for basically the first minute here. And now he gets to his feet. Can't get away, though. Stein holds on, but again, no damage done.
Good counter.
And this is Stein's regular weight class. Varnado wrestling up. But you can see just how good he is. 16-1 on the year. Now 30 seconds left, and still no damage here in the second period. And finally, they will separate at the 21.6 second mark. Basically, if you're thinking about tactical or scoring points, Varnado's been able to kill off nearly a minute 40 seconds here.
Yeah, but he's in scoring position.
He is to get an escape, and he hasn't been able to do it.
So look for Stein.
And there it is. Well, he gets it with a minute and 43 seconds in, and it's a 3-0 lead. That's a big point.
He got it off the break with a whistle.
Yep. And the reason it's big because the takedown will still leave him ahead one way or the other. So 3-0 it looks like will be our score at the end of 2. So a 3-0 lead. Good match. Varnado on top through 2.
Yeah, good tight wrestling here, working the hips, staying on the legs, not making mistakes. This third round is going to show the winner.
And it will be Stein in the bottom position here, and he's going to give him the point. So he wants to wrestle. It's an interesting decision to make with 2 minutes to go. One takedown will tie you now. That tells you that that's a strategy, and Brother Martin's comfortable doing this. But it is a risk, isn't it?
It's a point.
And these two guys very equal in the up position. And you see the depth that wrestlers get. Typically low man wins, and that's what you're looking at here. The leg is the most vulnerable part of the body in wrestling, and that's what the opponent is typically trying to get like that. He tried to shoot the leg, and a good job by Stein to fend him off, but unable to do any damage with it. Varnado, very good defensive wrestler.
Yeah, he must have a lot of confidence on his feet to let him up.
No question.
And he's looking to counter any shots.
We had basketball earlier. In basketball, a 3-point lead is the equivalent of a 2-possession game in wrestling because you're going to need 2 takedowns. You know, a near fall and exposure can get you 3 points, but that's hard to come by when you're up against a really good opponent. Now we have 58 seconds left. Varnado up 3-0.
He's definitely looking in shape. Varnado doesn't look winded at all.
And Stein just unable to find anything to this point. He's trying everything. Got low there.
Yeah, he wants to avoid this stalemate position.
He does,
but he's scoring.
He's scoring. I mean, he's got the. Well, nothing. They're saying nothing close to an exposure there. Now in a even position of sorts with 21 seconds. Tries to turn him again, and still no call. Boy, close to scoring there, but didn't get the call. Varnado survives a 2-pointer. So 15.3 seconds left. It comes down to this. Stein needs to act and act quickly. Varnado's been so good defensively, it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. 7 seconds left. Varnado in control. And that's going to do it. Beautifully done.
It doesn't get much closer than that.
No, a really good match and wrestling up in class. Daniel Varnado scores a big 3-1 win over one of St. Paul's best and Brandon Stein, and that will give Brother Martin an 8-0 lead. After 2 matches, and now we get to 120 pounds. It's going to be Ben Davidson, another freshman, on the mat for St. Paul's against Logan Bertot, a 9th grader for Brother Martin, son of Coach Carlos Bertot, longtime head coach at Jesuit previously. And Logan Bertot getting his first chance, another really good freshman. This is his first opportunity to wrestle this year. Ben Davidson on the mat for St. Paul's, as mentioned. A couple of young guys here once again. A freshman against a freshman. And look at this. Bertot immediately.
Nice shot with a double
in control.
Looked up. 2.
So Bertot takes the early lead. And has a chance to do some more damage here. Maintains a controlling position, and Davidson.
He's got a good hard cross face.
Yeah, he did.
Showing some physicality
No
to
question.
the freshman. In with the legs.
With a minute left in the
rod.
quarter. Yeah, keep describing what you're seeing so that people understand. Turns him here. But a good job to continue to hold on to the leg here by Davidson. And finally we'll separate with 44.6 seconds to go here in the first period. 2-0 lead for Bertot. Logan, again, his first match of the year.
Yeah, really good to see these young wrestlers get the mat time. All you want them to see them go the distance.
Yeah, he's going to cut him and just give him the point on the escape and attack immediately. So 2-1 now. Bertot with the lead.
Front headlock, heavy.
Davidson gets the leg and gets him on his back momentarily and now turns and gets the 2. So there's Davidson taking a 3-2 lead at the 24-second mark of the first. Brother Martin, a very aggressive team. They will give up the escapes to try to wrestle. Most of the time it works. Sometimes it backfires.
Yeah, Davidson, he stayed with it. He got control and a little push at the edge of the mat. This is going to get a little testy.
So the 2 freshmen doing battle here, and now Bertot has 19 seconds to try to even this match with an escape. Okay, tell us about what you're seing here, what he's discussing, the referee.
It was simply a caution on top man. But not being in
Bertot
position.
turns it beautifully. Boy, it took him no time at all.
Yeah, had a switch. He moved it in and executed.
4-3 lead for Brother Martin here with 8 seconds left in the first. Davidson trying to get an escape to tie it and unable to do so. So the first period's going to end 4-3. Good match thus far, these two freshmen.
You have to be happy with the comeback with Bertot. Scoring a reversal. 10 seconds.
Didn't expect that. He got it. Has the lead. And it will be Davidson in the up position here as the second period begins. Bertot very quick.
Davidson riding.
Trying to use it if he can. Bertot still has a leg, though.
He's strong.
And there he is. He turns it beautifully. Boy, he's good.
With the switch. Strong switch. Power switch. Cross facing.
Bertot, a very physical wrestler. With a 6-3 lead here in the second. We reached the 1 minute 10 second mark. 2 minute periods, 3 of those.
We'll see if the referee can increase the action here, because
Todd doesn't want to give up the position, and of course Davidson doesn't want to put himself in a compromising position, so you have a bit of a stalemate sort, and there's a flip.
Yeah, a little shoulder roll. Was counted. He rode with him.
Sure did. Great job to not give it up on the part of Bertot to maintain that leverage position on top as we reach 20 seconds to go in the period, and a 6-3 lead for Brother Martin here.
And bottom man has to understand he's the one who's behind and has to score, initiate the wrestling.
Yeah, not about survival in a situation like this. Off the mat with 1.9 seconds to go in the second period. Seems like an eternity when you're on the mat, though, I'll tell you. When you're out there for 2 minutes, it doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it is. Unbelievably taxing sport.
It gets to a point where your muscle in your upper body, your hands, it gets so heavy, it's hard to move. Especially early in the season.
And the second period ends 6-3 in favor of Bertot. So Logan Bertot over Ben Davidson as we go to the third with a 6-3 lead.
Yeah, I think he's right where he wants to be in control. 6-3 lead.
Based on what I saw there, I don't think he'll. It looks like he might give up the escape again. I'm surprised if he does, because he's able to ride him basically for the whole period.
Well, Brother Martin has a lot of confidence.
And there it is
on
again.
feet.
And now it's a 6-4 match. So a takedown can even the match. Boy, they really do, don't they? Bertot doing a good job to get low and squat to avoid any damage there, as Davidson was able to get hold of the leg but couldn't do anything with it.
It's a great opportunity for Davidson with a shot to tie it up.
Tried to get around him and couldn't quite do it. Gets the headlock, but unable to use it. Good quickness exhibited by Davidson there. Tried to counter him and just ran out of room.
Well, I'm seeing both wrestlers with the same amount of stamina left here. So,
and he's got the leg now. Bertot able to do some damage here. There it is. So there's the big deuce to give him separation and an 8-4 lead as we approach 1 minute left to go in this match, the third of the evening. And now an escape makes it 8-5.
He got a double leg. St. Paul's Davidson was out of position. Gave it way too easy. He's coming back with shots. And
there's a 2, and it's an 8-7 match. So suddenly, with 42 seconds left, it's 8-7. Good stuff. Boy, Davidson won't go away, will he?
Obviously,
Bertot an injury.
An injury on the side. Looks like stamina's coming into play deep in this match.
Could be. I mean, this looks like the left knee he's holding. So not sure, though. There's speculation based on what we're looking at, but it's 42.6 seconds left. And it's Logan Bertot in his first match with an 8-7 lead over Ben Davidson in a matchup of freshmen here.
I mean, that's an eternity amount of time.
Certainly is. Bertot able to rise. Tough enough to continue. And, of course, it will be Bertot. Do you give up the escape here? I would think you do, because you got to wrestle here, and you do. So it's 9-7. I mean, you've got to be able to get a takedown if you're Davidson. He trails 9-7. 37 seconds left. Davidson needs a takedown. Bertot shoots the leg. Davidson counters him, and he gets him exposed.
Bulldogged him over.
And now he's trying to get him for a 3, but he gets a 2 to tie the match. 9-9, 22 seconds left.
He got near fall, too.
Now can he hold on and not give up an escape with 15 seconds left? It's 11-9. The near fall gives him the lead, and now he'll give up the escape to make it 11-10. And now holding ahead, Davidson by 1. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, what a match. 3 seconds, 2, 1. And what a victory for the ninth grader, Ben Davidson, who rallies to beat Logan Bertot 11-10. Wow.
Battle of the freshmen.
What a win for Davidson there.
You see these young men wrestle for many years ahead in high school.
Just a tremendous rally by Davidson in the third period. Now at 126 pounds, Luke Cotton for Brother Martin, who's 17-0. Cole Hauser for St. Paul's, who's awfully good as well. This is really one of the best matchups of the night. Now keep in mind that Stephen Shields is not here tonight, the best of them all from Brother Martin. He's at the Beast of the East wrestling right now, so he's not here for Brother Martin.
Very good.
But Luke Cotton, the defending state champion at 106 pounds, wrestling at 126 here tonight against one of the best for St. Paul's.
Also,
if not their best, Cole Hauser, a state champion, who gets the takedown. So Hauser takes the early 2-0 lead here. This is a matchup of elite wrestlers. State champion against an undefeated wrestler. Doesn't get any better than this.
He got a double leg and followed through with it, with the finish. Crossbody rod, shooting a half, confident.
Cotton getting that arm bent pretty severely there, and now they'll separate.
Referee thought that was potentially dangerous.
Yep. Yeah, Cotton taking a beating right there, and he'll get up and recover. He's tough. As he flexes that arm, I mean, he was really, really bent. Look for the escape here. 2-0 lead for Cole Hauser. Hauser, the state champion at 113 pounds a year ago. So what a battle this is. The defending state champ at 106 against the defending state champ at 113. Premier match of the evening. Hauser continues to hold on in the up position. Not allowing Cotton to rise. 40 seconds to go in the first period. Still a 2-0 lead here for.
He was working for a ball and chain. He's now working a half Nelson.
Half Nelson there. Recognizable as 21 seconds left. So now under 10 seconds, and it looks like Cole Hauser will maintain this lead, although he gets himself turned there. And off the mat, they give the escape. So a 2-1 lead. So he gives up the escape with 0.5 seconds to go.
Yeah, he faced
in
him
the first.
He faced him when they broke control, and the ref gave him the 1 point.
Stoppage here, I think, for a little blood. So they'll deal with that where Cole Hauser's concerned. Not an uncommon sight in wrestling. A 2-1 lead for Hauser in the battle of defending state champions.
Oh, you got to love it. 2 state champions in the dual meet.
It's beautiful, huh?
Well, it's beautiful that they're meeting.
Yeah, absolutely.
That they weren't designed to meet.
No, I mean, this is clearly a move by Robbie Dotrieve to move Cotton up to challenge him against this young man, especially with Shields not here, shuffling guys around.
And
already saw him bump Varnado up.
In the long run, it makes you a better wrestler from your experiences of wrestling other state champions.
And bigger guys.
I think it's great for the sport. I respect it.
So 0.5 seconds to go, which will expire in no time, like right there. So the end of 1, it's Cole Hauser 2 and Luke Cotton 1.
Well, we've had some good matches.
And the last match, I think it was pretty indicative of, in the case of Logan Bertot, he's a freshman, really has skill. You could see that. He's quick, but fatigue.
Strong.
I think what you saw there was the fatigue factor. I mean, he just wasn't as fresh and wasn't as sharp as he was late as he was early.
Well, there's an old saying, big muscles, big oxygen they need, and it uses it up. And if you're not getting it quick enough, you can get tired.
So they continue to tend to the bloody nose issue for Cole Hauser. Again, a common sight. So now it looks like we're about ready to roll. Hauser in the up position. Cotton trying to get that escape to equal this match. That's why that point right before the end of the first period was huge.
Yeah.
And what figures to be a very close competitive match.
Feels like Hauser's been on top this whole match. It's illegal.
So again, the blood issue. Again, this is common in wrestling, but you can't have the exchange of blood taking place, as you can well understand, based upon what we know in this day and age. Blood on the mat, too. They're going to have to get that up, and they'll go deal with it.
And keep track of the time. As long as the blood time is there, they'll continue to wrestle.
Sure.
And stop the bleeding.
Yep.
It was a real physical when he brought him back down to his feet, but it was legal. It wasn't a slam. And,
no.
Physical match here again.
Well, kind of what you expected from these two. 1:34 to go in the second. It's a 2-1 lead for Cole Hauser over Luke Cotton in a battle of defending state champions. And again, it's just one of those things when once it starts, it's hard to stop, isn't it? I mean, that's pretty much what's happened here.
Yeah, it depends on the type of the bleeding. In the nose area, correct.
So they continue to tend to Hauser. Still to come here, of course.
As
mentioned, 11 matches to be contested here. This is the 4th match, so you still have another 7 after this to be contested. Next match up, by the way, should be another good one. Jared Tyler, very good wrestler for St. Paul's against Ben Wisniewski for Brother Martin, who's another good one. That should be another very good matchup.
Definitely.
138 will be outstanding as well with Shane Alfers and Patrick Evans. So really the best matches to come.
Yeah.
Really, you get 3 in a row here.
Within this match, it's almost a new match when we see Cole Hauser on bottom because we haven't seen that yet.
No, I mean, it hasn't happened. So it'll be that way at some point here, probably, we should say, start of the third period, but it could happen prior to then, depending on what happens the rest of this period. It's 2-1 right now, and Hauser's been on top, as you mentioned, pretty much the whole match. He gave up that escape with 0.5 seconds left in the first period, which is why Cotton has a chance to get even if he can get an escape here. And this has been a long stoppage to try to stop this blood. It's referee doing a good job of making sure that the issue is taken care of.
They didn't plug up his nose.
No, they didn't, which is interesting. And that's something that you see frequently as well. And back to action here. Hauser locks the shoulders and maintains the underneath grab, two of the legs, so he's still in a good position. Turns him, but can't do anything with it. Good counters on both ends here. And now a good opportunity here. Cotton trying to rise and does it. He got the escape, so we're tied at 2. New match as we approach 1 minute to go in the second period. Trying to keep him on the mat as he gets the legs and gets a takedown.
Good double leg takedown. Brought the knees together. Good strength on Cole Hauser.
To take a 4-2 lead. And now the question is, can he ride out the rest of the period with this lead with 40 seconds to go? In the second, it's a lot of time to kill to prevent the escape.
Yeah, he likes the half.
He does.
He stopped doing the cross-body rod when the ref broke him in the first period against the joint. So I guess he's staying away from that, knowing he's going to call it.
Cotton rising. Can he get the escape here? Can he break the hands? Not yet, but close. But now, with 7 seconds left, a good job of holding on and now getting him at least to the mat momentarily, but not enough to score, was Hauser. And so the second period ends with a 4-2 lead by Cole Hauser.
Nice little roll attempt from bottom man Luke Cotton on bottom, and Cole looked to pause him, but he rode through. No control, no back points.
So now we get to see Hauser on bottom for the first time, and they'll cut him and give him the escape. So it's a 5-2 lead. Brother Martin does this continuously, and now a good job of getting to the legs immediately by Cotton, and he's going to use it. And Hauser somehow manages to find his way around. What a job.
He countered with the switch, power switch. That arm was in there tight.
And takes a 7-2 lead, so a commanding position now for Cole Hauser, up by 5. Can't stall it out, but he's in a solid position in this match now.
Match between two state champions.
Cotton rising, counters, gets away, and now turns him. There's a 2. And now it's 7-6 after the escape and the takedown. A 1-point match. Hauser on top. And we have a minute to go. Another great match as we expected.
Sit out. They're facing
now trying to break the hands. He does, so it's an 8-6 match.
1-point escape.
So Hauser needs a takedown, down 2. Cotton needs a takedown, down 2. Hauser up 2, 48 seconds left. And now they'll wrestle. Hauser trying to get to the legs, but good job by Cotton. And now Cotton will try to turn him. Cotton in a good position, and Cotton able to get there and ties the match 8-8 with 33 seconds left. What a match. And now Cotton trying to use the leg and turn him. 25 seconds left, and they break with 23. Wow. Great match. Second consecutive superb match.
He stayed focused, kept on wrestling. Obviously, you got to wrestle all 3 rounds to the end of the match. This one possibly could lead into overtime.
Cotton overcoming a 5-point deficit here in the third to tie this match at 8. Hauser needs the escape to win, basically, here.
I wouldn't expect anything less from 2 state champions.
Bobby Dautrieve talking with Luke Cotton. Get some water.
Well, he won't be able to cut him this time.
Well, they're talking about the scoring over at the table. That's what they're discussing right now. I think they got it right. Craig Kettleson heading over there as well. You had the escape, and then you had the takedown. I don't think there's anything that's out of whack here.
So if it stays 8-8 and Luke Cotton is on top, he's going to ride him out to the end of the round.
Try to, anyway, yeah.
Try to, but not cut him.
Correct. No, he's not going to come like he's been doing. Can't do it now. He'll lose the match. So in the case of Cole Hauser, it's a matter of can he be quick enough off the whistle to be able to have a chance to get that escape? Because if you're going to get it, it would seem to be you'd have to do it right away.
Well, this pause in action is giving everybody their breath.
Yeah, it really has. This has been a long match because of the pauses with the blood issues and the issues with the scoring here. I mean, the referee's still over there talking about it. I don't think anything's going to change. I'm surprised they're still talking about it for this long a period of time. Both coaches have returned to their respective bench areas. So I don't think anything's going to change, but the referee is still over there. So now they've taken 2 off the board from Brother Martin. So it is 8-6 in favor of St. Paul's. So it is an 8-6 match. I didn't get it, but that's the case.
He cut him loose.
So Hauser with a 2-point lead. Cotton needs a takedown. 22 seconds left. Hauser holding on. Hauser staying low. Gets hold of the leg. Good position to be in with 12 seconds left. Hauser still holding on to that leg. He's in great shape to win this with 6 seconds, with 5. And he takes him down, and that's going to be a winner for St. Paul's. Escape and then a takedown and an 11-6 win for Cole Hauser over Luke Cotton at 126 pounds.
Adds another 2 points to the tally. We both got that wrong. It was a scramble.
It was. So that takes the team lead down to 8-6, Brother Martin, through 4 matches. Boy, two really good matches in succession.
I felt like it was becoming an equal match, even match between 2 state champions. What an effort, both wrestlers.
Jared Thieler now on the mat against Ben Wisniewski. Thieler 4th in the state in 2016. He's a junior and one of the best St. Paul's has to offer. Ben Wisniewski, a senior for Brother Martin, is 14-2. He just received a nomination to the Naval Academy. Baseball catcher for their varsity baseball team. I've done several of their games and undefeated in Louisiana this year. And, of course, a great family name, Mark Wisniewski, the head baseball coach at Brother Martin, who's watching intently on the far side. So good match expected here as well. 8-6 is the team lead for Brother Martin. St. Paul's would have to win just about every match if they want to have a chance to win the team competition tonight because, again, as mentioned, they will have 3 forfeits later on. And a 2-point takedown here by Thieler. Strong in the process.
He got behind him, lifted him off his feet, scored the 2.
Wisniewski in the bottom position here. Thieler again slams him hard. Thieler very physical early in this match with Wisniewski, sending a bit of a message.
And both these wrestlers are strong. It's going to be a battle.
Wisniewski rises and gets the escape. So it's a 2-1 match. And Wisniewski gets control of the shoulder, but then can't hold it.
Thaler went for the ankle pick.
So Jared Thaler up by 1 here, 2-1 at the 110 mark. Off the mat with exactly a minute left in the first period, and a 2-1 lead for Jared Thaler of St. Paul's. Off the mat once more with 45.3 seconds to play.
Great tough
Glad to have you
wrestling.
watching at Sports Noah tonight. Ken Trahan along with Craig Seals.
Great physical, tough wrestling going on in this dual meet. I applaud Craig Kettleson getting his team ready for this dual meet. Brother Martin's always there.
Quickness on both sides there. Didn't get you, and I got to get out of here quick. 10 seconds left here in the first period.
Both wrestlers want to work that snap down and get a reaction to get a shot.
And a 2-1 lead for Jared Thyler after one over Ben Wisniewski.
Some similar characteristics in how they like to execute their setups and shots.
Wisniewski in the up position here, and he will wrestle.
Hard crossface.
Thyler battling to get off the mat here, and Wisniewski trying to keep him on, and now finally blown dead at the 135 mark. Back to the center.
See a lot of physicality going on.
This has been a very, very physical match from the get-go. A couple of slams, a lot of
speed.
Face crosses and drill downs to the neck from behind. I mean, a lot of off the mat once more at the 125 mark. Tyler has an incumbent upon him to get that escape.
He's quick on the stand-up. He's catching the ankle every time.
And off the mat again. Craig Kettleson yelling encouragement to his wrestler. And Wisniewski very quick, just not allowing. And Thyler has been able to get to his feet a few times, but has never been able to come close to getting out. Just as he turns him there, he's off the mat.
And Brother Martin does a real good job staying in position.
And again gets to his feet, very familiar position. Now he gets him turned beautifully. Great job there for the escape and a 3-1 match in favor of Thyler. Now back to neutral position on both sides for the final 50 seconds of the second period. Good job to get the head, and now the leg by Wisniewski, but couldn't hold it. Again, quick, very quick was Thyler to avoid damage. As we've reached 30 seconds to go in the second, 3-1, Jared Thyler of St. Paul's up on Ben Wisniewski of Brother Martin.
Good collar ties with the foreheads meeting. No one's getting out of position.
Ten seconds left in the period. So a 3-1 match after two. Good technical match. Started off extremely physical. Has become more technical as the match has advanced. And a 3-1 lead for Thyler. And Wisniewski will be in the down position trying to get that quick escape and then look for a takedown to take a lead. Thyler has control and riding on his mind here.
Got to stand up.
Didn't take long for him to get on his feet, did it?
No.
But now he gets ripped, not able to get him down, though. And Thyler trying to hold on. Off the mat, no escape with 1:48 to go. So both wrestlers have shown the ability to get to their feet pretty quickly from that down position.
Yeah, he just has to separate his hips and use his actual length and leverage that he has over Thaler. And he's going with the power switch.
Off the mat with 1:42 to go. Very good effort.
We get a reversal here. You have another tied match.
One more time. Thaler rips him down again. Not giving up that escape, is he? 30 seconds into the third period. Wisniewski now close to breaking the hand. Looks like he's there. Wisniewski trying hard, but off the mat, and no. With 1:22 left. Thaler just not giving up.
He's deep in there, locked.
Wisniewski trying to break the hands again, but again, Thaler brings him down. 50 seconds into the third.
Keeping his feet in bounds, working
He
the clock.
is, and then kills it there with 1:04 to go in the third. Still a 2-point match.
He's so tight and deep in there with his arms locked on those stand-ups. And strong, by the way.
No doubt. Wisniewski to his feet again. Thaler again with a rip down. As we're under a minute to go, 3-1, Thaler on top. A victory by Thaler would give St. Paul's the team lead in this dual meet. Off the mat with 49.8 seconds left. And 3 points for a decision, 4 for a major decision, 5 for a technical fall, and 6 for a pin.
He went out with the switch and then to the stand-up, giving a little misdirection.
Thaler again with a
Thaler's doing a real
throw
good
down
job.
with 37.1. Boy, he's done a great job of riding out this period.
Controlling on top.
And not stalling by any stretch. I mean, it's been just a good job of maintaining control. And Wisniewski has been able to get up every time, but he can't do anything with it. Just like that. 30 seconds to go. 3-1 lead for Thaler. Wisniewski continuing the battle. And there's your warning. So a warning issued there to Thaler with 25.5 seconds left, and that has to concern you if you're St. Paul's.
Well, he's letting him up, but working towards the end of the mat. Ref didn't like that.
Almost turned him there. 20 seconds left. Thaler more aggressive here, now holding on with 16. Trying to turn him with 10 seconds left. Holding on by 2. Thaler looks like he's going to hold on and win this match with an outstanding defensive period here. Rides it out, and Jared Thaler has defeated Ben Wisniewski by a 3-1 count, and St. Paul's takes a 9-8 lead in the team standings.
What a match.
So 9-8, St. Paul's takes the lead. They've won 3 matches in a row, and now another great match at 138. Patrick Evans, the lead wrestler for Brother Martin. Shane Ulfers, outstanding wrestler for St. Paul's. Patrick Evans, 11-2, a 10th grader, is very good. And then for St. Paul's, you've got Shane Ulfers, 5th in the state last year. He's undefeated this year.
He's also a senior.
Ulfers aggressive, but unable to get a takedown there as Evans does a good job on the counter.
My Ulfers looks big.
Rangy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He gets hold of the neck beautifully. And now Alfers gets turned himself and a takedown.
Had a little head
Really
knock
good counter there by Patrick Evans.
with the roll through.
The roll through to take a 2-0 lead.
Looked like Alfers had a head throw. And
Sure did.
Rode it through to counter it.
So Evans in the up position with a 2-0 lead on Shane Alfers here at 138 pounds. Alfers gets out, and it's 2-1.
Two sit-throughs so quick, faces him for an escape.
Under a minute to go in the first. Again, the lead 2-1 for Evans. Yeah, looks like.
I think his chin hit the back of his head as he shot.
Yeah, he's definitely in pain there. As the back of his head it seems to be the issue, and they're going to deal with that. Try to get the headgear off to examine, and they finally do. Anytime you deal with head issues, you're concerned in any sport.
Yeah, it was an unprotected part, the very back of the head.
We have an opportunity to see what happened. Yeah, he just looked
essentially did a shock.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, snap down.
So a break in the action with 44.8 seconds to go in the first period. 2-1 lead here for Patrick Evans, the sophomore, over the senior Shane Alfers. 9-8 team lead for St. Paul's in the team standings here.
Every match has been so physical with injury and
I mean,
closeness. You can't call these matches.
Well, you look at the last four matches. First match was a total dominance by Connor Hoffman of Brother Martin, but since then you've
correct
a 3-1 win for Varnado over Stein. You know, an 11-10 win for Davidson over Bertot, an 11-6 win in a match that was much closer than that.
Two state champs.
For Hauser over Luke Cotton. And then it was a 3-1 win for Tyler over Wisniewski at 132. So here at 138, we're still stalled. And again, the concern has to be for Alfers if you have any kind of head injury at all, it's going to be certainly a question mark as to whether you can continue. It's a matter of whether it's a head injury of the sort that things get knocked out of whack, or whether it's a break in the skin of some sort. And I can't tell based on what we're looking at because we're kind of blocked out.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay. I see both of these teams in mid-season form. Kenny, they look like they've been wrestling a number of matches. I know they're traveling out of state. I know St. Paul's is going to the Prep Slam in Atlanta after the Trey Colada. So, hard wrestling. You do lead to some injury timeouts, but other than that, they look like they're in mid-season shape already. Both teams.
So again, this becomes a protracted delay. And what is the sixth match of the evening? In case you missed it, in basketball earlier, St. Paul's defeated Brother Martin 60-54. Behind 26 points and 12 rebounds for Devontae Allen. Alfers rises.
You see blood out there?
I really don't.
But they're,
I think it's over.
Wiping for it.
I think Alfers cannot continue. He can't. So Alfers unable to continue. That's a shame.
Well, you're right.
So again, it's a head injury, and anytime you have a head injury, there's no way you're going to take a chance. You just can't do it. So Alfers has to concede here at 138 pounds, which will basically kill any chance St. Paul's has in this dual meet, because that was one of the ones they clearly figured they had a shot to win. And a big win for Evans, and again, nothing that you can do about that. That's just a tough situation when you see an injury take place.
At 145 pounds,
yeah.
for St. Paul's, Grant Hughes. For Brother Martin with a record of 17-6, junior Noah Rue.
So now Noah Rue for Brother Martin and Grant Hughes for St. Paul's. There's a 14-9 team score now. You get a 6-point there for what turns out to be a forfeit, basically. So it's 14-9, Brother Martin on top. Here's Rue against Hughes. Rue is 17-6 on the year. Rue is first at the Raiders, sixth at the Black Horse, first at the Spartan. Grant Hughes on the mat for St. Paul's. He's a junior. So a battle of juniors here.
Another good matchup in body styles. You know, they almost look identical.
Good quickness, both sides, and now good job there to hold him off by Rue. Hughes had a little bit of a shot there. And now shoots the leg again. Rue immediately counters beautifully.
With a sprawl.
So real good countermeasures on both parts thus far. And no score here.
Yeah, Hughes is staying in the staggered stance, looking for the high crotch. Now they're working it to
Now
the
he
top.
gets him down. And now exposed. Great opportunity here. Hughes working it hard.
He's got that elbow.
Takes the lead and still maintains control, and now gets the 3. So it's a 5-0 lead for Grant Hughes over Noah Rue.
Yeah, he worked that leg up to the upper body and essentially bulldogged him over and held that elbow for a 3-point near fall. In with the legs now. Riding that ankle.
Just really quick there by Hughes, and he staves off any kind of escape. 5-0 in favor of Grant Hughes after one over Noah Rue in the Battle of Juniors. Second period begins.
He lines up on the left side.
By choice. Rue to the up position, looking to break it. And a good job to maintain control by Grant Hughes. 17 seconds into the second period. Still a 5-0 lead for Hughes. Again, that really good matchup at 138, short-circuited by an injury to Shane Ulfers to give Brother Martin 6 points. Patrick Evans getting the win to make it a 14-9 lead for the Crusaders in the meet.
Bottom man stand up. Looking to back up into him. Got the ankle. Hughes has got the cross body rod in behind the elbows. And pressuring him down. A little crab rod, looking to get a boot in.
And St. Paul's wrestlers doing a really good job of preventing escapes here.
Yeah,
Been pretty impressed with the way they've
riding,
handled the opposition here tonight.
They ride hard on top.
And Hughes stays in that position.
He's looking for the cradle. He's got it. Inside.
Can he use it? There it is. Couldn't quite hold it.
Lost control.
And there's the point. Yeah, he did. So he gives up the escape, and it's 5-1. Hughes on top of Evans. Or rather, Rue. Pardon me, Noah Rue. So far, Hughes has really been good defensively. Rue unable to come close to really being in a position to score.
Yeah, he just rushed that cradle. You can't do that against a good wrestler. They're both on their feet, over and under, collar ties. Looking to set up.
Down to 10 seconds left in the period. And the second period comes to an end. A 5-1 lead for Grant Hughes of St. Paul's over Noah Rue of Brother Martin. 1 period to go, and it will be Rue in the up position to start the third. Brother Martin, 18-time state champion. They won the last 5 Division I state championships. There's the escape to make it 6-1. Robbie Daughtry, the head coach, has now won 8 state titles in his 2 different stints as the head coach at his alma mater. Craig Kettleson, of course, leading St. Paul's to state titles in Division II in 2000 and 2001. Nothing there with 1:35 to play in the final period. 6-1 lead for Hughes.
Yeah, he's going to let him up and try to fabricate some points with the takedowns. 5-point deficit.
A lot to erase against a good defensive wrestler.
Nice
There's a good
double.
job. Beautiful job there. Hughes.
Nice deep double. He's looking to
Trying to cross over now, and
lift his hips.
there's the 2. So an 8-1 lead, a commanding lead for Grant Hughes here.
Getting legs in. Working across body rod. Bottom man stood up.
Hughes continues to be the aggressor and has an 8-1 lead with 45.9 seconds left. He's really been in control of this match, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's working the hips real well. He sunk down there when he got up and did a little double leg. Not getting out of position.
He'll release him and make it 8-2, a little bit of a surprise. But very confident, obviously, and showing you why. I said that because he was completely in control on top.
I agree.
And now you get the 2-pointer. That's the danger there. It's 8-4. Not over yet. Rue fighting back. That's why I'm a bit surprised he just gave that up like that.
You know, I tend to agree.
He had the ability to rod him up. He's going to win the match, barring an unforeseen development. It's 9-4 after that escape.
I'm not sure it's what the coaches want.
He might have been thinking differently, like, hey, I want to get a pin here, which isn't going to happen. 5 seconds left, 3.8 seconds left, 9-4. Grant Hughes on top. So this is going to cut the team lead to 14-12 for Brother Martin. It's going to be just a decision here for Hughes, who wrestled a very good match to win this one by a score of 9-4. So Grant Hughes wins the match, cuts the deficit to 9-4. And now we go to 152 pounds. Paul Elmer for Brother Martin, the junior, at 22-5. Evan Olfers, a freshman for St. Paul, so a definitive advantage in experience for Elmer.
Yeah.
One at the Raider, one at the Spartan, finished 4th in the Black Horse, 4-point GPA. And immediately takes a 2-0 lead over the freshman.
There's 3 Alpha brothers on this team.
Right.
2 freshmen. They're
Well, those
twins.
we just went through the run of St. Paul's best classes there, from 113 to 145. They're very good. And, of course, they had a forfeit a match, which really hurt them with Ulfers. Brother Martin advantaged the rest of the way, including 3 forfeits here.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining duel.
Very entertaining.
Just nothing more you could ask for than what we saw. And obviously, you know, we're going to get into the meat of Brother Martin's advantage in the roster.
Elder inflicting some pain on those arms and shoulders right now.
Got double arm bars from the front.
Yes, he does.
He's switching off to the side now.
That's a lot of pain.
Try to run the
Felt that. Alfers trying to fend him off and basically stay alive here. Under 30 seconds to go in the period. And as you get to the higher weight classes, not yet, we're in the middle. Get to the higher weight classes, it slows down a bit. It's big guys, don't move as quick. It's more of a physical nature than it is a quickness nature. You watch the lighter weights, and it's fun to watch just how quick those guys are.
Yeah, it's always been like that. But, you know, these heavier weights are getting more proficient at the techniques. You see it in the NCAAs. It's a joy to watch when they move quick, too.
No doubt. So the first period will come to an end with a 2-0 lead for Paul Elmer over Evan Alfers here at 152 pounds. If you're Craig Kettleson, you're just happy to have a Patriarch named Alfers because, as you mentioned, you've got 3 in the lineup here tonight. So kind of stocks your team, doesn't it?
Yeah, being freshmen, they're going to see one brother's a senior, but the 2 freshmen have a long
escape there and then shot the leg. So it's 3-0, and he's in a good position already to try to get some more here. Paul Elmer, certainly the better of it to this point. Evan Alfers trying to hold on, and that's a 5-0 lead there as he gets another 2. Lead holding at 5-0.
Alfers working off his belly, trying to get to his knees. He's giving him some deep arm bars. Losing the battle of wrist control.
St. Paul's has won 4 of the 7 matches contested thus far, but Elmer in a good position here to even that up. And then a point for the escape here. So on the board is Alfers at 5-1 and tries to do something here with the leg, but gets countered and gets pinned to the mat momentarily, but can't hold it. And now the exposure's coming. Here it comes again. Turns him. Can he finish him? Inside of 30 seconds of the second period. Alfers trying to stay alive. It's going to be tough here.
Yeah, he took a nice shot and got...
Elmer's got him. 8 seconds. Will he get the pin? There it is. With 6 seconds left in the second period, a pin for Paul Elmer at 152 pounds. So it occurs at the 3:54 mark.
It was a good effort. He did a good shot, Alfers, and got whipped over.
So that gives Brother Martin a 20-12 lead. As we get to 160 pounds, John Stemke for Brother Martin, 8-4 against Cole Alfers of St. Paul's. Stemke 8-4, 4.0 GPA on the year. This is Cole Alfers, another freshman. So a couple of youngsters here again, a sophomore and a freshman.
Oh, nice high crotch.
Beautiful movement. It's a 2-0 lead for Brother Martin.
Legs are already in. Broken down to the belly. Cross facing. Turking him over. Got the edge of the mat to contend with, though. Both shoulders are off.
Stemke trying to keep him on here. You can see the pain etched on the face there of Cole Alfers. And now off the mat. So back to the center with a 2-0 lead is John Stemke. And a escape is given. Circles beautifully. And there's the 2.
Yeah, just spun right behind him as he was reaching.
So a 4-line lead for Stemke.
You know, it's almost like, Kenny, when you give up some of this age, you know, you're wrestling freshmen, when they open up and get out of position, that's when the mat turns around. But as they stay conservative and turtle down, it's almost like, you know, they're in a safer position where they're not going to get exposed or exploited. But sooner or later, you got to continue to wrestle hard, and the experience shows.
4-1 is the lead for John Stemke, the sophomore, over Cole Alfers, the freshman.
Nice little roll.
Yeah, it was. And it makes it a 4-3 match.
He just did a little side roll.
Good job by Cole Alfers, and he's cut the deficit to 4-3 after 1, and Craig Kettleson pumps his fist.
Got that reversal. Something we like to teach the youth wrestling over there.
Alfers catching his breath. Will be in the up position to start the second. Maintains control off the mat.
On top. Maintaining. He's got him broken down.
Maintaining control, about 30 seconds in to the second. Stemke. And it maintains a 4-3 advantage.
You almost feel like the match has changed since the reversal. Cole.
Yeah, it really did. It's now pretty much on even terms is what we're seeing as compared to early on. It looked like Stemke might have a pretty easy ride with the way it started, but that's not been the case at all. Alfers has gained confidence.
He's driving, keeping hip pressure, staying in position. Staying behind those elbows. Getting wrist control. Ball on.
Minute 10 seconds in. Still nothing here in the second period. And the 4-3 lead remains for Stemke. He's been down for the whole period thus far, unable to get up. Now if you're Alfers, you're thinking about trying to ride out the period and not give it up.
Yeah,
And then try to get that escape to start the third.
Bottom man's in scoring position.
Well, now he's close to riding, but he isn't able to get up. Almost rose, but wasn't able to.
Oh.
Now he gets a reversal, and that's big.
Inside.
So there's the change, quick change right there. Stemke trying to use it.
They're not. Did they call the reversal?
I haven't
yet?
seen it yet. There's two right there. So a 6-3 lead, and a big change right there as Stemke reestablishes control and leads by 3 going to the third.
Yeah, you called it, Kenny. That was important. Advantage to Brother Martin. Wrestled the whole round.
Huge. And a really good job by Stemke, who was seemingly buried there for about a minute 40 seconds of finding his way up and making a really good move to get the 2. Now it's incumbent upon Alfers to get to his feet and try to get back in this match down 3 in the final period.
Well, he's looking to get up to his knees. Let's see if he...
Still maintaining that solid up position and basically sitting on him, kneeling down on him is Stemke. Not allowing Alfers to do anything.
Yeah, he's rolling the wrist. Cole's trying to get to his base.
Mm-hmm.
He caught him with a crossbody rod, figure
Completely
4.
crossbody, yeah, figure 4 there.
So, I wouldn't know why he would call a stalemate there.
I don't either. With a minute 2 to go. So one more time, we'll see if Alfers can possibly get to his feet. Not quick enough there, although he did turn. Yeah, he's got a shot, and there it is. So it's a 6-4 match, and now wrestle with 54 seconds left.
Takedown could
Alfers needs a takedown. Stemke knows that, stays low. Using the head nicely, Stemke in control.
With a headlock. Don't want to be in that.
No, that's no fun.
Can't see.
Can't see, can't do anything. Now 20 seconds left. Stemke looking like he's going to hold this. Wraps around, gets 2, and that'll do it for Stemke. He'll take an 8-4 lead with 12 seconds left. He's going to win this match. So John Stemke's going to win here at 160 pounds over Cole Alfers, who gave it a good fight here. But Stemke wins for Brother Martin 8-4 at 160 pounds, and that gives Brother Martin a 23-12 lead in the team competition.
Another good effort. Both wrestlers.
Yeah, the older wrestler prevails, which will take us to 170 pounds. Michael Clapp for Brother Martin with a record of 8-4 against Jake Arena, a junior for St. Paul's. So there's only 2 more matches to have wrestled here tonight because you got 3 forfeits in between. So Brother Martin has clearly clinched the team win here tonight. The question is the margin. Brother Martin now has won 5 of the 9 matches contested, most importantly.
Okay. Well, we've had action in all 9.
He had only 1 pin.
He's in on a single leg, lifting.
And he takes him.
Looking to keep
his
his
ground, tries to keep him on, and does to get the takedown.
He gave it to him. It was close.
So Jake Arena takes a 2-0 lead here over Michael Clapp, another one of the Clapp family of so many years with Brother Martin. Tommy here tonight. Good to see him. Still got Matthew to wrestle later on at the heavyweight position. Tommy Clapp, of course, former great at Brother Martin and LSU in football, and spent a little time in the NFL. Ken Trahan with Craig Seals from Bob Conlin Gymnasium. It's Brother Martin St. Paul's dual meet wrestling. And Brother Martin with a 23-12 lead in the team competition here as we're getting later into the evening.
He got high on him and he ducked out. They're both on their feet. 1-point escape.
Inside of a minute. In a 2-1 match. Got the leg, but then couldn't use it, and a good job to counter by Clapp off the mat. Nothing doing.
Went in with a high crotch and sprawled out of it. Working heavy on the head, Brother Martin. Another single leg.
Unable to do anything with it. Now Clapp trying to counter. Going down hard on the head. And now a good turn here And look at this, back and forth, unable to get anything. And now Clapp gets the advantage. Can he get the legs around? He does.
Circles for 2.
And a 4-1, or rather a 3-2 lead for Clapp. Michael Clapp takes the lead here with 12 seconds left in the period. Arena unable to get away. So we get to the end of the first period. Another good match and a 3-2 lead for Michael Clapp over Jake Arena.
Yeah, they were at it, demanding.
And it will be Arena on top. Clapp with a chance to add to his lead here if he can escape.
Tends to go a little high. Got him in trouble the first round.
Yep. And there's the escape. And look out. Immediately goes after him. 4-2 lead for Clapp. Love his aggressiveness. He wasn't just looking for the point. He was looking for more.
Yeah, he rode through for a reversal.
And he's in a good position here.
Cross face.
Nothing here yet. Arena being plugged hard to the mat there and driving his face in, and there's the 2. So Clapp up 6-2 now. And now Arena gets laid but can't do anything with it. This Clapp is strong. Very strong young man. Fights back, and there's the escape. So it's a 6-3 match with 59 seconds to go in the second period. Michael Clapp on top of Jake Arena. And off the mat with 50.1 seconds to go in the second.
A little bigger in size, your point being that it becomes more of a power
Very much so.
match.
Arena trying to use the leg here. And gets him down, so it's a 6-5 match. Arena
Went from a single to a double leg. Just wrapped him up.
Clapp trying to reverse him and does, and gets the escape only. Almost got the 2, but off the mat gets the 1. And it's a 7-5 match. Clapp on top. Good match.
Edge of the mat, hit a hard switch, got the 1-point escape.
On their feet for the final 15 seconds of the period. So the end of 2, 7-5. Michael Clapp on top of Jake Arena. It's Brother Martin wrestler on top of St. Paul's here through 2. As the third period is set to begin.
And so Michael Clapp's the younger wrestler here.
And there's the escape to make it 7-6. So now it's a 1 takedown match. And there's Arena for the leg. Can he use it? Nope. Good job by Clapp to stave him off. Looked promising for a moment. And now Clapp tries to get around, and he's going to be off the mat. Boy, good stuff here on both sides.
Real close to scoring. Either wrestler.
Minute 35 left. It's a 1 takedown match. 7-6 Michael Clapp over Jake Arena. Clapp of Brother Martin, Arena of St. Paul's.
They're fighting for hand control in the ties.
Arena fends off that attempt.
Half shot to an outside single. In there for a high crotch.
Clapp gets hold of the head now. Now grabbing the leg and looking to turn him. Arena holding on to that leg. Tough spot. Minute to go. 1 point match.
He's got his hands locked.
He does. And now he's got the crotch. So Clapp, can he do something with it? Not yet, but now he's still got leverage to do it. Gets over the top and now takes a 3-point lead. 9-6 lead for Clapp and Brother Martin. And Clapp looking pretty good now with 40 seconds left. Arena would need the escape pretty quickly here and to get to his feet and wrestle. And he gets it. It's 9-7. So now he needs a takedown. 30 seconds, 28. We're down to 25 seconds. Arena fended off. Clapp just trying to play defense now with a 2-point lead. Under 20 seconds to go. Stall warning is in effect. Arena shoots the lays, can't do anything with it. Clapp sits on him. Clapp with 10 seconds left, up 2. Clapp holding on. Arena tries again, shut down. Clapp's going to win this match with 4 seconds. With 3 seconds, Michael Clapp of Brother Martin has defeated Jake Arena of St. Paul's in a good one. 9-7. Clapp wins it to give Brother Martin a 26-12 lead in the team competition. And that lead's about to grow incrementally because Brother Martin's going to win 3 straight forfeits here. First at 182 pounds, Nathaniel Perdue. So Perdue wins the forfeit. And then at 195 pounds, Garrett Legendry gets it's Garrett Legendry who gets the forfeit win. And then at 220 pounds, Brendan Brown also by forfeit is victorious to make this a 44-12 lead for Brother Martin, which means we have one match remaining. Matthew Alguero for St. Paul's, Matthew Clapp for Brother Martin. The big men, Alguero the sophomore, and Matthew Clapp, strong young man.
Yes, exciting win.
All district football player, 6-3 on the year. So the big guys. And a definitive size advantage for Alguero here. At least in terms of weight.
Weight, yeah.
Which could be meaningful either way, really. It just depends on the technique and athletic ability. .40 seconds in, no score. Final match of the evening. 44-12, Brother Martin leading here.
Nice shot.
And a good job there by Clapp.
Nice.
And he gets a 2-0 lead.
Nice low single leg.
And Alguero makes a big mistake. He basically exposed himself there.
He turned in.
And there's the pin. So Clapp by pin in 1 minute and 3 seconds to conclude this dual meet as Brother Martin has defeated St. Paul's by the margin of 50-12 here this evening. Boy, we had some great matches. We knew that in that lower to middle weight class it was going to be a battle, and then once you got further advanced, Brother Martin was going to take over, including the 3 forfeits. That's exactly what happened as Brother Martin won the last 4 matches contested.
Yeah, it was a great dual meet. The Clapp brothers brought it in home in the end. What an exciting ending for Brother Martin's win. But what a close dual meet for the matches we did have.
So again, Brother Martin winning this one as they take 7 of the 11 matches tonight by the score of 50-12 final. They remain undefeated in state. They're tough to beat for anybody. And of course, that's why they're the 5-time defending state champs, Greg.
That's right. Just keep on wrestling hard and wrestling the state champs as much as you can, and these wrestlers gain valuable experience, and the competition brings in the competitiveness. That's what we want. So
again, a quick recap of what happened here tonight. Connor Hoffman of Brother Martin won 17-2 over Michael Rader at 106 pounds. At 113, Daniel Varnado of Brother Martin with a 3-1 win over Brandon Stein of St. Paul's. At 120 pounds, it was Ben Davidson of St. Paul's defeating Logan Bertot 11-10. At 126 pounds, Battle of State Champions, Cole Hauser beat Luke Cotton. Hauser of St. Paul's 11, Cotton of Brother Martin 6. At 132, Jared Thyler of St. Paul's in a thriller 9-8 over Ben Wisniewski of Brother Martin, or rather 3-1, I should say, over Ben Wisniewski of Brother Martin was the decision for Thyler. At 138, Patrick Evans of Brother Martin won by forfeit by default because of an injury to Shane Ulfers in the first period. At 145, Grant Hughes of St. Paul's with a winner over Noah Rue of Brother Martin, 9-4. At 152, Paul Elmer of Brother Martin pinned Evan Ulfers in 3 minutes 54 seconds. At 160 pounds, John Stemke of Brother Martin with an 8-4 win over Cole Ulfers. At 170 pounds, it was Michael Clapp of Brother Martin with a 9-7 win over Jake Arena. And then at 285 pounds, Matthew Clapp of Brother Martin with a pin. Matthew Alguero, I should say, at the 1 minute and 3 second mark to give Brother Martin a 50-12 win here tonight. Craig, your thoughts on what we saw here?
I saw some wrestling in mid-season form. I like what I saw. For both teams, obviously, Brother Martin has some wrestlers not here, traveling the country. St. Paul's came out here on a mission and really raised the bar. Challenge. We had great matches. Each match we had. Unfortunately, we had the forfeits. I'd like to see it go all the way.
Yeah. I mean, again, in dual meets, the goal is to set yourself up for state later in the season to get your guys in a position to be where you want them to be in the right weight classes and being able to compete long term. And that's kind of what both sides are looking at here tonight. And certainly you found out a lot on both sides. St. Paul's will be very competitive in Division I, and Brother Martin is the team to beat in Division I, although Holy Cross is definitely a primary challenger this year in this particular division. I
agree, and Trey Cloud is coming up here next week for 2 days of wrestling tournament here in that format. It's going to be a lot of good wrestling to sit here and watch and hang out for a week.
Will be indeed. It's a wonderful event over the holidays, and we certainly look forward to that. Speaking of holidays, Merry Christmas to you one and all. Have a blessed Christmas, and we certainly enjoy having you tune in at sportsnola.com anytime we do these special sporting events. Once again, Brother Martin victorious here tonight, looking the part of the defending state champion as they got it done in solid fashion, 50-12 over St. Paul's. For Craig Seals and for our Brothers Deluxe, Chip and Matt Merritt, this is Ken Trahan saying thanks for joining us and be a good sport, and God bless you one and all. We are rounding third and heading home. So long.